Welcome to This Explainer, breaking down the refreshed Rock Creek HOA amenity guidelines. Gearing up for the warmer months? If you're already kind of dreading the logistics of packing the pool bag, well, this is exactly where you need to be. We're going to walk through the essential updates to the 2026 pool check-in and entry compliance process. These aren't just arbitrary rules either. They're carefully designed protocols to guarantee a safe, clean, and honestly, an incredibly enjoyable summer for everybody in the neighborhood.
Rock Creek has been a thriving community since 1988, and a huge part of maintaining that legacy and protecting property values is keeping our shared spaces premium and secure. The board of directors put together this comprehensive set of guidelines specifically tailored to make sure the pavilion, the swimming pool, and the splash pad remain exclusive, well-maintained havens for verified residents and their invited guests.
So, to make your pool day totally seamless, here's our roadmap. First up, before you pack your bag. Next, the gate check-in process, followed by guest limits and access, health, safety, and showers, and we'll wrap up with exiting and pool transitions.
All right, Section 1, before you pack your bag.
A stress-free pool day actually starts literally before you even leave your house. Imagine showing up with the kids, sunscreen applied, carrying a whole flotilla of pool noodles, only to be turned away because of a missing keycard or a $10 late fee. Ugh, no thanks. To even access the amenities, every single household has to be officially registered with the HOA. That means having an active, functioning keycard or fob. But here's the kicker. You absolutely must ensure your HOA account is fully current and in good standing. No outstanding balances whatsoever. If there is a balance, your entire household, residents and guests included, will just be restricted from using the amenities until things are brought current.
Moving right along to Section 2, the gate check-in process.
The days of just waving at the monitor and strolling in? Yeah, those are over. The new multi-step verification is straightforward, but it is strict. Step 1, you have to swipe your own active household access card. Step 2, present a valid photo ID to the on-site monitor to prove you're the adult resident tied to that card. And Step 3, the monitor verifies your eligibility against the official weekly roster. All 3 steps are totally non-negotiable before you can step foot on that pool deck.
And this brings up a really important logistical detail. Keep in mind, the pool monitor does not have live, real-time access to your financial account. Their printed roster is refreshed just once a week, usually over the weekend. So, what's that mean for you? Well, if you pay a late fee on a Wednesday, it's not going to magically show up on the monitor's clipboard by Thursday. You'll have to wait for that weekend refresh. Also, the monitors can't resolve account disputes, so you'll need to direct all those questions straight to Heritage Property Management.
Now let's talk about gate security. We've all been there, right? Someone's walking up behind you, and your polite instinct is to hold the gate open. But to protect the community, please never open the pool gate for anyone outside your own household. Eliminating piggybacking ensures everyone inside is actually authorized to be there. Every group has to scan their own card and present their own ID. Letting in unauthorized folks or misusing the amenities is a serious violation, and it could lead to the immediate suspension of your own privileges.
Okay, Section 3, guest limits and access.
Once you're inside the gates, the goal is to keep things spacious and comfortable for everyone. So, to prevent overcrowding and make sure all residents actually have access to chairs and space, each eligible household is strictly capped at a maximum of 4 guests at any given time. And just to be clear, that is a hard cap per household, not per resident.
Also keep in mind, those permitted guests and any minors under 18 from your own household have to be actively supervised by a registered adult resident who is 18 or older. And that registered adult must remain on site with them for the entire duration of the visit. You can't just check in your teenagers or guests and then run off to do errands. As the resident, you are directly responsible for the conduct, the safety, and any potential property damage caused by your group.
Up next, Section 4, Health, Safety, and Showers.
So, before anyone even dips a toe in the water, you might be wondering why the updated rules explicitly require everyone to shower before swimming and again after using the restrooms. It sounds like a minor detail, but it actually has a massive impact on operations.
This mandatory shower rule is absolutely essential for maintaining strict water quality and public health standards. Think about it. When sunscreens, sweat, and oils mix with pool chemicals, it severely degrades the water quality, which then requires heavy chemical treatments to fix. Showering first prevents all of that. Because it impacts public health, anyone skipping the shower will be asked to step away from the pool. It's a tiny, simple step that makes a huge difference for everybody.
And finally, Section 5,
exiting, and pool transitions.
Let's explore how to navigate the daily schedule. The pool runs on very specific schedules that shift depending on the time of day. It's split between reserved morning adult swim times, which are strictly swim at your own risk with no lifeguards or minors present, and afternoon drop-in hours, where lifeguards and monitors are actively on duty to manage the larger crowds.
Now let's talk about the timeline, because there is a critical new requirement you need to know about: a hard checkout at 12:30 p.m. At exactly 12:30, all adult sim participants must fully exit both the pool and the surrounding pavilion. Why? Well, this 30-minute window is crucial. It gives incoming lifeguards and monitors time to officially take over supervision, test the daily water chemicals, and properly reset the deck before the 1 p.m. drop-in hours kick off. You literally can't just linger on a lounge chair during this transition. A full exit is required.
Contrast that big 12:30 p.m. pavilion exit with the routine hourly safety breaks during drop-in hours. Every hour, the lifeguard will blow a whistle to signal a 15-minute safety break. During this quick window, all individuals under 18 have to exit the pool water entirely. But they don't have to leave the facility. They can seamlessly transition over to the splash pad, which happily stays open to everyone during the break. Then, the lifeguard blows the whistle again when general swimming can resume.
The board of directors really sums it up perfectly. These amenities truly are a massive benefit to the community, and protecting them takes a collective effort. It's all about making sure the investment every homeowner makes is respected and preserved. So I'll leave you with this final thought. By adhering to these simple compliance steps, from securing your key fob, to ensuring your guests are supervised, to doing that 12:30 checkout, how will you contribute to making this summer at Rock Creek the safest and most enjoyable one yet?